Picture the bustling streets of Paris in 1789, a city teetering on the precipice of revolution. The air is thick with tension, the rumblings of discontent echoing through the cobblestone alleys. What led to the French Revolution? That seismic rupture in the fabric of society? To comprehend this watershed moment in history, we embark on a journey through the tumultuous events, the impassioned actors, and the reverberations that would resonate for centuries to come. The roots of the French Revolution stretch back to the waning years of the 18th century, a time of economic disparity, social stratification, and political upheaval. France, under the reign of King Louis XVI, groaned under the weight of fiscal mismanagement, exacerbated by the costs of foreign wars, most notably the American Revolutionary War. The monarchy's lavish spending and reluctance to enact meaningful reforms stoked the flames of popular discontent, exacerbated by a series of harsh winters and poor harvests that plunged the peasantry into poverty. The pivotal year of 1789 witnessed the confluence of socio-economic grievances and political discontent, culminating in a revolutionary conflagration. On May 5th, the Estates General convened at Versailles, marking the first time in over a century that this deliberative body had been summoned. The Third Estate, representing the commoners, defied tradition and declared themselves the National Assembly on June 17th, signaling a seismic shift in power dynamics as they demanded greater representation and an end to feudal privileges. The storming of the Bastille on July 14th stands as an indelible symbol of popular revolt, as Parisian insurgents seized the fortress prison, sparking waves of insurrection across the nation. The Declaration of the Rights of Man and of the Citizen, adopted on August 26th, articulated the revolutionary ideals of liberty, equality, and fraternity, echoing the spirit of Enlightenment philosophy that permeated the era and serving as a foundational document for the revolution. As the revolution unfolded, ideological fissures deepened, giving rise to radical factions vying for dominance. The Jacobins, led by Maximilien Robespierre, emerged as a potent force, advocating for radical social and political transformation. The execution of King Louis XVI on January 21, 1793, marked a nadir in the revolution's trajectory, symbolizing the rupture with the Ancien regime and the ascent of republican ideals, while also intensifying internal and external threats to the revolution. The Reign of Terror, inaugurated in 1793, witnessed a relentless campaign of violence and repression as the Committee of Public Safety sought to purge perceived enemies of the revolution. Thousands met their demise at the guillotine, including notable figures such as Marie Antoinette and Georges Danton. The revolutionary fervor, once a beacon of hope, descended into a vortex of fear and suspicion, further polarizing French society and fueling counter-revolutionary sentiment. The French Revolution unleashed forces that reverberated far beyond the borders of France, reshaping the geopolitical landscape of Europe and beyond. The rise of Napoleon Bonaparte, a charismatic general who seized power in 1799, heralded a new chapter in French history, marked by military conquest and imperial ambition. The Napoleonic Wars, spanning from 1803 to 1815, engulfed the continent in conflict, redrawing boundaries and toppling monarchies, ultimately leading to the rise of nationalism and the spread of revolutionary ideals throughout Europe and beyond. Yet the legacy of the French Revolution transcends mere military conquest. It ignited the flames of nationalism, inspired revolutionary movements worldwide, and laid the groundwork for the emergence of modern democratic principles. The abolition of feudal privileges, the codification of legal codes, and the secularization of society represented seismic shifts in the social and political fabric of France, ultimately paving the way for the modern nation-state and the principles of liberty, equality, and fraternity that continue to shape the world today.